What's up, everybody? It's Indiana Jones here. I'm coming at you with the loot from 50 shaper sets. I'm going to be using my GC Miner. Tooltip is 188 if anybody's interested. And hopefully we'll get some good loot. I actually haven't farmed shaper that much, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll show some of the highlight clips in the background. My damage with Glacial Cascade felt amazing. I was able to instant kill most of the bosses, except for the ones with immunity phases. I would highly recommend this build as a shaper farmer. My current gear is about 50 exalts, but I think with cheaper gear it would just take 2 mine bursts instead of 1. Also, I plan on doing more loot videos like this, an Arabot build guide, how to roll T16s to sustain, and some new player friendly content such as how to price check your rares. So make sure to follow my channel if any of this sounds cool. Alright guys, now it's time to price check all of the loot we've gotten from the 50 shaper kills. So it looks like we got 3 Star Forges, 4 of the new Shaper Amulet, and 11 of the Flask, and 50. Right now the going rate is Star Forge is about 1.3, Dying Sun's 1.5, and these amulets are 1 exalt. So let's go ahead and price. I already ID'd this. It's not really worth more. That could be worth more. That's definitely worth more. These, they don't really matter unless they have like super high life rolls, which none of them do, so these will all go for 1x. And basically, if they have reduced charges used, they're worth 1.6x instead of 1.5. Ooh, this one's really good. This one's pretty good too. So these 3 are all pretty good. I can probably get about 2 exalts off these, and off this one I can probably get a little bit more. So I think the IDing went pretty well. So I'm back with a more detailed price check, and basically the only thing we have is like these flasks are going to be worth about 2 exalts. One of the ones already sold for 1.6, one of the better rolled ones. And then the Star Forges were interesting. This one's just the base Star Forge cost. This one is worth about 3 exalts. And comparables with this one were like 5 to 6 exalts. So I don't know if we're actually going to get that. We also got a few T16s, a couple Malkuns, some I-86 Shaper bases that might sell. And I think I got about 10 red maps too. But overall, just including we're looking at the uniques, we got 11 flasks, 4 amulets, 3 swords, 9 boots, and 23 gloves. And the total listing price of all the uniques was 33 exalts. I expect to sell them around 26 exalts, you know, for about 20% less, something like that, you know, conservatively. And I spent 16.5 exalts on the 50 shaper sets, which means we made about 10x profit just off the shaper uniques. And, you know, we got some other drops that might be worth something, so we're looking at about 10 exalts worth of profit, and that's conservatively. So I'd say that was pretty good. I spent about 4 hours running these, so it's about 2.5 exalts an hour profit is what I made.